dangerous. This question goes to both of you. Like, you have been here almost for the same period of time.
Yeah.
If not, you came together, right?
Same year.
And you have worked on quite a number of songs together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how well do you find, like, do you know each other, the both of you?
Who's supposed to answer?
From a scale of 10, like, how well do you think you know him, and how well do you think you know him?
For me, I think I know him at least 8.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm really, how can I put it? Personally, on my side, I really like observe people, and I've been observing him and learning how like him for years. So I think I know him. I think for me 8. I think 8 for me.
What about you?
For me, I feel like it's relative, like in terms of how I know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of conversations with boys. Like, I've had drunk conversations.
Those are the best.
High conversation.
Yeah.
You know. And as far as I am concerned, I can call him a brother because of the type of conversations that we've had. That's why I'm saying it's relative. Like, I can't really put a number on it, but I can know where he is in my life. Like, I can know, like, okay, I can call him an acquaintance, a friend. I can call him a brother. You get my point? According to what we talk about, I can call him a brother.
No, it's like, the reason why I ask this question, because oftentimes when you see artists in one place, usually they are enemies. So I want to know, was there at any point between the two of you a beef of some sort?
That's a good question. Can I answer that question? That's a good question.
Was there a beef at some point?
Okay, on my part, I think enemy is a strong word, but I feel like when it comes to competition, right, there is always that time when you don't know somebody. Then for me, there was that time when I used to look at Boz as my competition. You get my point? Like, you can have competitions among friends, but he wasn't my friend, and he was doing the same thing I was doing, and at a point I was looking up to him, right? Like, because he was ahead of me when it comes to music. But when I started music, I was like, I want to be more than Boz. You get my point? Not in a bad way, just because music is already like, it's competitive. So I've never looked at him as an enemy, but I've always looked at him as a competitor, somebody that I can compete with. You get my point? And maybe sometimes there were some bad vibes, shoot. I don't know, but it happens. I think one thing that I can say is that I just never knew him like for who he is. I think people say stuff like people say stuff about people, and sometimes when you don't know the person, you get to believe what you hear from other people. You get my point? Yeah.
On my part, it's not enemies. They're never enemies. For me, actually, I look at it differently. I look at it like how can I put it? Pushing me. So like when Elnatic drops a song, and I said, okay, his song is doing good. Let me also push. Let me drop a song. So
it's a game of
it's more like chess. I also want to drop.
Yeah.
Because if I relax, he's gonna go like So it's always been like that. And also again, it's because we never really like knew each other like that. We never really talked. But then after we like started talking, I don't even look at it that way. I don't look at it that way.
So was there a moment whereby you just like say that, okay, bro, let's put our music aside together. Let's just be, because I'm very observant personally, and I observed they started the two of you started building this connection. Like, we stay in the same place with him, but he would literally at no point tell me he's going to see you. The first, like, in the first period,
you
like,
just see me in videos.
But at times I started observing that I would call him, he'll be like, I'm with Boz now. I'm with Boz, and I'm like, okay, this is good. They're actually hanging together. Like, in as much as you are both in the music sector, or you are doing your own stuff, but you at least finding time to be together. So now in my head I was like, did these guys have that session of just like, bro,
Okay,
let's talk, or you just found yourself in the zone?
I think it happened.
How did it
subtle.
happen?
I think it happened subtle. Like it wasn't like a particular moment. I think it was a gradual change. I think maybe it started when we did our first song.
Yes, I think so.
No, not our first song.
No, the one.
The Confessions. I think that's when
Mhm.
it started, because from there it was like we started talking, and I think what changed things is when you invited me to your place. Like when you invited me to your place and I came over. You were living in a very interesting place with a lot of people.
Oh yes. Yeah.
There's a lot of guys, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot
Yeah.
of guys. Like the atmosphere. I remember when I reached there, I was like, "How are you guys still alive? Like in this place? Like how? Like it was hard to believe. There was a lot of things happening, and I think that's when it started.
Actually, that moment I was in some sort of depression, I would say, and then I was looking for ways of like coming back. I didn't do music for a long time, so I went to church, a priest, and he told me like, start doing things you love. Then I was looking at myself like, what do I do that I love? And then I saw this guy. So it comes back like to kind of competition. I saw this guy and he's doing music. And I was like, why can't I just like approach him? We start. Maybe I'll have the thing of doing music again.
Yeah.
And so the main purpose, I said, bro, let's come, we talk, we chill, then we can start doing music together. So the whole idea is like we start like become like friends, and then we start doing music together. And it really worked well. So we chilled, and we started chilling, and we chilled, and we chilled. And we've been like really good. Wow. And also we're also like working. We've been trying to work on music too. Yeah.
And that's something like we've been talking about working on music since the time we started chilling. Yeah. And it's been some time. And for me, it's okay. Like it's okay. The fact that like we have a lot of songs that we have done and we are planning to do. But at the end of the day, it's like it's a process. You get my point. It's a process, and it might be long. Like you never know.
Yeah.
Because it's creativity, and you want to create something that is amazing.
Also, like sorry to cut you. It's been actually maybe like 10% of it has been the music. 90% has been like just chilling and getting to know each other. We
and that's fine.
That's fine. Honestly,
that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, because like if a person hears Elnatic and Boz, they're thinking music. And we are trying to do music.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like when we meet, when I say Boz, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the primary reason
let's make some music.
But I'll go to his place. Yeah, I'll go to his place, and then we'll just be chilling the whole night. And then maybe when I'm about to go,
the following day.
Yeah, the following day. When I'm about, no, sometimes like when I'm about to go, bro, let's do something.
Yeah.
And I have like 1 hour left, you know. But it's okay.
It's okay.
I feel like the relationship that we have built and we are building, if we crack that space that we need to be in to make music, the amount of music that is gonna come through is gonna be massive, because there've been a lot of chemistry, a lot of thoughts shared, so it's gonna be amazing. And I believe that 100%.
Are we going to see another like a duo between the two of you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm excited.
Just be on the lookout. Just relax.
Yeah.
Because I'm wondering, both of you have had similar experiences. You have had similar, outlooks of life.
Yeah.
Both of you seen what happens in Zambia and what happens here, and you have a certain kind of thing that you want to see back home. Starting because I'm sure you have shared ideas of the music, the piracy, how it's happening. You have shared similar thoughts. She has also shared similar thoughts. And so in my head, I'm thinking of how, not trying to like push you guys, but I feel like I'm excited to see it work.
Yeah.
Because something might, something interesting as compared to what we are seeing. would be much better out of it. Yeah, because honestly speaking, what I've said, I'm not just trying to side with you, but it's true. The accounts even of the biggest artists in our country look like it's someone who is starting out.
Mediocre.
And it's like, it's really bad. So now, I've got an interesting game, I would call it.
Okay. We like games.
So I'm going to like ask a question to one of you. Then instead of you answering the question, he's gonna answer it for you.
Okay.
Then
is the question about him?
No, it's just a general question. Yes, just a general question. Then something that he knows. You have 10 seconds to answer. After him also have...
I don't get it. Do you get it? So you ask a question to me, and he answers on my behalf?
Yes, I'm going to ask a question with reference to you.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Then I answer it.
Then he's gonna answer that
So like
question.
you want to know how well I know him?
Yes.
Okay. That makes
exactly.
sense. That makes sense.
So if he answers more stuff right about you, then he's the Topbase Innominate winner.
Okay. Let's go.
It's supposed to be a good thing. Topbase Innominate.
Let's go.
Yeah, if vice versa, if you do it, then it's about.
Let's go. How many questions?
We're going to cut them to 8 questions.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
8 each?
8 each?
Yes, 8 each. So I'm wondering, who wants to go first? Who wants to be asked first in this case?
Ladies first.
Anyway, it's okay. I have 6 sisters, so...
Okay. So, this goes to... I asked you, right? Or let me ask him. Okay, I'll ask you, then he's supposed to answer for you. Yeah. So, what really makes you hungry?
Hungry in terms of...
Generally. Just name one thing that makes Boz angry. Like not hungry, but angry. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I have how many seconds again?
10 seconds. I'm counting.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
You stick to that?
Yeah.
Time is up. So bad vibes.
Yeah.
We are going to keep that. I've written it down. Bad vibes. Then the next question.
That's a very general question, though.
Yeah.
How would I know what makes him hungry?
Is going to agree if that's true or not.
Okay.
After everything, I have to. Okay.
Yes, after everything. So, what is Boz's favorite city in Russia?
That's a tough one. Moscow.
You stick to that to another option?
Nah, Moscow.
Okay.
Nah, no, we've never talked about it, so.
Okay, next question. What's Boz's favorite liquor?
Liquor. Whiskey. Yeah, he loves whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yeah, but vodka is cheap, so he drinks a lot of
whiskey.
vodka.
He said whiskey, so I have whiskey. Okay. Interesting. So on a Sunday, where would he be?
Church. 100%.
100%.
If he doesn't make it, he'll feel bad. That one I know.
Okay. Next question. How many side chicks does Boz have?
Oh shit.
God.
As a friend, yeah. Honestly, should I speak as a friend?
Time is up.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 seconds.
It's 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds.
It's okay. It's okay.
My goodness. Water is life.
This one gets a little bit personal.
Okay.
I'm not questioning that.
How old? From 15 to 25. How old did you think Boz lost his virginity?
No, less than that. 14. Why 15? 14. And that one, I'm sure.
I lost at 40.
Time is done. Okay, how many questions are remaining with? One, right?
I think so. I don't know.
But I said 14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
14.
14, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One last question. What do you think is Boz's, apart from music, what do you think is Boz's other passion?
Football.
Boy, that was too fast.
Football.
Should I give him one more question?
Give him.
Okay. Club, cafe, chills, or football?
I think chills and football can be a tie. But I think football. Especially if his favorite team is playing. I think he would choose to go and watch football than going for chills.
Okay, time is up. So you have said football.
Yeah, football.
Okay. Before we proceed, let's go back to Boz. What makes you angry?
Disrespect.
He said bad vibes. Do you agree?
I'll give him half, yeah. But again, bad vibes are just like, I don't make me angry, but I'll just won't deal with bad vibes.
Mm-hmm. Favorite liquor?
Whiskey, that's true.
Oh, one. Then on Sunday, where would you be?
Church or home, yeah, that's true.
Okay. Then chills, cafe, football.
Football, 100%. Or chills. He was right on that one.
Mm-hmm. Then the sensitive one.
Which one was that? There's so many sensitive questions you asked me today.
And how old did you lose? How old were you when you lost your virginity? You said 14.
How old was I?
You were 14.
Maybe 13, I think. But then, yeah, maybe 14, yeah.
How old? 14?
I think so.
So he's right.
I think.
Been doing this for a long time.
Okay. Then how many side chicks? He failed this one actually.
Yeah, it's good I failed it.
I have no side chick.
You have no side chick.
What is a side chick?
Okay.
I am a responsible man. That's funny, guys.
Okay. Okay, so I've got quite a number of interests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you now.
Okay, let's go.
Him.
Let's go.
Okay.
So he got 6 out of 8 out of 9.
He has failed. There's one you said half for the.
So I got 6.5. I got
5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. Yeah.
Out of what?
Out of 8
Cool.
points. So now we're going to give it to him to make it easier. He's going to agree if you're right. Or
Okay.
wrong.
Immediately.
Yes.
Immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So what kind of ladies do you think Elnatic likes?
Oh shit.
Option A, thick. Option 2, humble. Option 3, a bit of change and with some big hips. option, the last option, tiny and slim.
I think humble. From those, I think humble.
Humble. Okay. That's all?
Yeah.
Okay, time is up. 10 seconds.
Change with some hips.
Okay, I was wrong.
So that's 0 for Boz. Okay. How often do you think Elnatic buys clothes in a month? The first option is 1, 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Roughly once in a while. The last option is unknown.
I think I'll go for unknown. Because I don't know. I've just he's never told me he's going to buy clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But he has good clothes. So I'm thinking he just goes when he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know. So I would say unknown.
Yeah. I don't plan.
Mm-hmm.
I think just go with the vibe.
Okay. So this one, you got it. This one is also a bit kind of person.
I like personal stuff.
How
This one
often? How
this one
often?
doesn't concern girls.
It actually does.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you think Elnatic watches porn?
Are there options?
The options. The option is once in a while, frequently, at least twice in a week.
I think once in a while. Because I think we had the conversation similar to that at some time. I think once in a while.
Okay. What you say?
Yeah, once in a while. I mean,
This one, maybe I'm wrong, but that's once in a while.
no, once in a while. Yeah. It just depends. But once in a while, I look at porn sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. This is number 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, let me not ask this one.
Just ask it.
Ask it.
Okay. So, how many exes do you think Elnatic has?
I've got a bad memory, but I know this. There are options.
There are no options.
Okay.
It's just general.
I know this, but I've forgotten. Wait. 2?
2.
No,
Two?
you're sticking to that?
I'll stick to 2, but not more than 4.
Time is done.
2.
So 2. We stick to 2. Elnatic.
3.
That's
Wow.
close.
Okay. The 5th question, or the 4th, right? What do you think Elnatic would do if you won a lottery? First point is build a studio,
Mm-hmm.
give the money away,
Mm-hmm.
buy nice clothes, or spend it on alcohol and drugs.
Build a studio. That's easy.
This one was very easy.
But that's sticking to the choices, right?
Yeah, sticking to the choices.
What I would really do is build a house for my mom.
Wow.
I was gonna say that, but
Yeah.
So, do you think we should, we'll give him a point? No, let's replace this
according,
one.
no,
The
according to the
options.
choices, yeah, according to the options.
Or
That's what
replace
I
it
would
with another question.
no. Why? That's not fair.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sticking to the choices.
Okay, so on a Saturday night in the evening, what would the Elnatic do? Play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, play a song, or go for a drink?
So again, please say the options again.
Okay. Play a song.
Mm-hmm.
Visit a relative.
Mm-hmm.
or listen to music, or go for a drink.
Maybe visit a relative and play a song.
Time is done.
I think I would visit a relative. I think I wouldn't put a day to it, but I think maybe go for a drink, or if I just want to be alone, maybe watch a movie. I mean, it's Saturday, so
like, should we give him a point or not?
I said go visit a family. So it was wrong.
Okay. So according to what we have gathered here, the questions, according to the questions, actually, not actually to, I don't know if this is true. Elnatic answered more questions correct.
How many did I answer?
You answered 4 questions correct. You answered 5 questions correct.
So I know him more. So what have you been doing all this time? We've been talking.
No comment.
So the one who answered more questions was he. I don't know if this is true, but he answered quite a number of questions as compared to the questions you answered. I don't know if it's about them being hard or difficult, but they were just like, I was trying by all means to ask, not too personal, but something that would be that would still be like, in the easy. So I've got one more thing I want to ask you guys.
So it's okay. It's okay. we are in 2022.
We're in 2020.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah?
Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
Okay.
So guys, like, if you guys were to go back to Zambia together, what are some of the things you like to do together?
I think I would like us to help the music industry grow with whatever we can.
Yeah.
I think that's what, for me, on my part, and because we have talked about these things several times. Like, that's something we would like to work on.
Yeah, sharing what we've learned here.
Yeah,
like,
and
the way the music industry works here, and because like when you're not in a situation, it's easier to see when somebody is doing something wrong. So like being here has given us that overview,
The platform.
Yeah, and just like to see what's going on home and see where we can like do better. So definitely helping the music industry grow and just setting an example, doing things that, an upcoming artist would not really do. You get my point? Just like doing big things, Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. And we're almost running out of time, and I want to hear some of your just like general thoughts, what you're thinking right now. Just speak it out before we conclude what you have to say, because it's our first live episode video that we are bringing out, and it has to be something memorable. And you have to say something that you're just like, I think, let me say this. I feel like saying this before we conclude. Something that not even thinking about, just like said, honestly, I want to say this. Okay. Or something that you have never told him, or something that he has never told you.
I think I have something to say. I just like want to appreciate you, both of you. You are, okay, let me start with you. I think you are an inspiration to a lot of people. Yeah, and you are extraordinary. You are a kind of a person who is never, it's never enough for you. I mean, we're here, who has ever done this in Russian? Nobody. And you are always looking forward to set an example, to do things that will leave a mark in the lives of people. Personally, I'm glad to be your friend. I'm very honored to be your friend, because it's it's those things that you see and you're like, if I wasn't your friend, I'll be like, I would like to be that person's friend because of what they are doing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of energy from you. Like, I get inspired by you. Like, it rubs off a lot, you know, and it's very good for me. You get my point. So keep doing what you're doing, and I pray that this goes even big, like, you know, it becomes very big. Otherwise, you are doing the right thing. Yeah. Boz, you're my brother, like I said. I didn't like know you before, and honestly speaking, like when I got to know you, I was surprised. Like I was surprised by the person that you are. You know, you're a very stand-up person. You're very forward, you know, and you're very committed to what you believe in, and that's very unusual, looking at the world that we are living in, and like people at our age and what they are doing right now. You get my point? Like, you have a vision and you want to see it through. You know, you're very spiritual also. I think I told you this, and it's very difficult for somebody outside to see.
Yeah.
I remember there was a time where like we were about to have a meal, and I don't know, I was just like, man, I'm hungry. Let's get into it. You get my point? Before I even just like touched the food, the boy was praying, you know, and I looked at him like, damn, okay. That's how I'm winning. But at the end of the day, it was an eye opener to see. Don't always assume, you know, like, okay, this person is like this. Just because you don't see them going to church or speaking about their spiritual beliefs, don't assume that they are not spiritual. You get my point? And I'm glad you're my brother. I'm really grateful, and I thank God for you, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I appreciate you both. You're my brothers, and I'm here learning from you a lot.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We also thank you.
Yeah.
And what are you going to say?
My turn. But like you two obviously know how much impact you have both in my lives. I always say this every time, but for now I would like to say something really I feel like isn't really talked about much. I've recently developed a passion for like sharing emotions, right? Especially as men. And it's something I really want to work on. I want men to be comfortable to say how they're feeling. You know, like men die die earlier than women. It's crazy. But women are used to have a relationship where they express themselves a lot. You know,
Yeah.
but we don't. So I just want to encourage the men, like, drink that whiskey, tell your brothers what you're going through, express yourself. Don't even drink. Like, let's build comfortable spaces as men where we say what's bothering us. It's really helpful. And also I want to encourage the young people, the kids, the teens right now, like, start working on a dream right now. I said earlier in example I gave, like when you go to a graveyard, there are a lot of ideas and dreams that are dying there because of procrastinating. Because of procrastinating. So like, do it now. It's hard, but do it now. It's something that has worked for me. I started doing stuff early, like, and then I still believe in doing stuff. So I don't want to wait. What am I waiting for? So like, and also be positive, dream, and most importantly, be a good person. Because being a shitty person is being shitty, man. Like, be a good person. Try always to be a good person to people. Being good is really nice, and it gives you so much blessings and opportunities. And also praying, like, believe in something. If you don't pray, if you're not Christian, like, believe in something. That's what I would say.
Wow.
Yeah.
It has really been, the key has been to start and to bring something to people. And he would be a witness. Partly, even you yourself, the whole Topbase thing has really been in process. And I am happy that at least I have not people that are just, I'm not trying to condemn people that are sleeping.
Yeah.
No, but at least I've got people that are doing stuff that have a reference point to say, I've done this, I've done that, and it's really amazing. And the purpose of Topbase is actually to have the best that's at the top.
At the top.
Should become a rapper. Should become a rapper. We need the collab.
Oh, gee. Yeah.
The best that's at the top.
Yeah.
And like he said it, we just have to have the consistency, putting more stuff out there. And at least today we have had an opportunity to just talk, just talk in, cool vibes, nothing like whereby script, you'll be asked this, but just talking generally. And I think that's what is lacking in most of the stuff people do. They are planning stuff, what we're going to talk about. Sometimes you just need to talk and speak. Because people now are listening to stuff if you go on the statuses of people, there's a lot they have to say. Like you once mentioned, people have a lot to say. They'll write quotes.
It's like WhatsApp has given them a platform to express themselves.
So at least now at Topbase, we just want to have this platform where we can talk freely. And as it is, we keep improving every day.
Yeah.
The best is like keeps coming. Yeah, so I think for today because of time, we're going to end our session. And it has really been amazing. I'm happy that we have had people like you, despite the busy schedules you had, you have come here. Despite some other people being late, including myself.
I was doing some businesses at the center, so
they need to get. Where's the camera? City Waller, yeah.
City
Don't
Waller.
forget, most importantly,
Reclama. The best brand in Moscow, in the world, actually.
In the world,
Yeah, in the
Did
making.
you just say Moscow? The world.
The world. The world. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having me. You know what's up? Yeah.
I'm a shout out.
Shout out to my side chicks. Like this. I hope you're watching. It's sad I can't marry all of you.
You're crazy.
Yeah. No, a shout out to my mom. Shout out to people who support Boz Zambia as a brand and the music. It's nice, like you listen to my music, and everybody who's dreaming, shout out to you. And
Elnatic.
Shout out to my moms as well. My pops is recovering. I love all of you, my sisters, my friends, Flex, Scrooge, I see you, bro. And everybody that believes in me, everybody that supports my music, everybody that, wants me to be even bigger than I am today. Shout out to all of you. I love you.
Okay, shout out. I'm also shouting out to City Wala. Nabashala.